Hey guys. So, the first thing that I want to say is that I know compared to a lot of you guys' childhood, mine is not bad at all, not in any way in comparison. And um, I'm not saying that mine was terrible. I'm just saying that this is the trauma that I received from it, and I'm hoping that maybe you can connect with that, and that if we can heal that together, like if you can heal yours like I healed mine, if the world could heal theirs like I healed mine. I mean, I just can't even imagine what it would be like, all this trauma released. It's just okay. So anyway, so let me start my story. Um, so I didn't become addicted because I was weak. I became addicted because a little girl inside of me believed something that just was not true. Okay, so when I was 4 years old, my parents divorced, and it was a few months later, my mom brought home a man and introduced him to me and my sister. I have a sister, she's 8 years older than me, the love of my life. Okay, so she came in and introduced this man to me and my sister as our new stepfather, and that we were moving. So that was the first time that I moved when I was 4 years old. Um, Later on, I would keep continuing to move, and by the time I was in the 10th grade, I would have been in 8 different schools. That's almost a different school every year. So that in itself hit my subconscious. Like I learned to not attach to people, to not get too close. I could be friends with you, but if I never talked to you again the next day, it would be fine. I mean, that's just how it was. That was my life. That's how I had to live. But before that, I want to talk about my sister. I want to talk about losing my sister. So when I was 6, my mom, my sister, and myself were leaving my stepdad. My mom had married my stepdad for money, and he treated us like shit. But that seemed to be okay with her, for a while. So at one point, she had evidently it was too much, and I was 6, and my sister was 14. So we moved back in with my grandmother, like 8 hours away, right? So we went and enrolled my sister in school. And while my sister was at school, my mom packed me up and we left her. And my sister raised me. She was the only one that ever showed me any type of affection, any kind of love. Like we slept together every night. She was everything to me, everything. And we left her. And I mean, even though I was only 6 years old, I couldn't understand adult decisions. So in my six-year-old little brain, I just came up with love leaves, So I think it was probably at that point that I stopped loving. And that and moving every year to a different school, I tried to love people as much as I could, but truly, wholly, deeply, no. No, and I mean, I'm not a sociopath because I have feelings. I do cry, but I couldn't feel love. Because my mom married my stepdad for money and let him treat us like shit. My subconscious believed that money was attached to fear, and through my moving and all my laws, my subconscious attached love with fear and trust, because I realized when we left my sister, I was disposable. She was disposable. We couldn't even trust our family. I couldn't even trust my mother, you know. And this trauma truly wrecked and wreaked havoc on my life for the next 40 years. 40 years. Until one day, I had been meditating. When I got out of prison, you know, I had decided on becoming just a better person and doing whatever I had to do to change my life. You know, they say people can't change. Yes, people can change. But what you have to change, what you have to fix, is your trauma. Because your trauma, your subconscious, is running the show. You might consciously make a decision to do something, but if your subconscious has it attached to any kind of fear, your subconscious is there to protect you. And anything, any kind of red flags that pop up and it thinks, oh no, it's unsafe, it's going to block it. It's going to send it away. So you could be missing out on love, like me, money, like me, happiness, like me, because not only could I not give love, I couldn't receive love. But all that changed one day. In one day, it changed. And I cannot wait for you guys to come back in episode 4 so I can tell you how it happened. And so hopefully maybe you guys can do it and it can work for you. And maybe it can work for the world. And we can all together release this trauma and just live in a better place where we can love each other and help each other and just be there for one another to help raise each other up so we can all elevate, because that's what we're here for. We're all here to elevate. We're all here to do better and be better every single day. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.